Yo, what's up, Jazzy TV here? I'm a man, Regi Levi. What's up with you, man?
What's up, bro? What's up?
Shit, how's your day been so far?
Bro, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot, but I'm good, just chilling.
Any plans for the day? Anything going on?
I'm gonna have some friends coming over today. We're just about to record some songs, so that's about it.
So why don't you give people a little introduction, tell them a little bit about yourself?
My name is Regi Leviandra, aka Regi Levi. I am an Indonesian American artist, a music artist. I was born in May 27th, 1995 in Jakarta, Indonesia, and my family and I, we moved here from Indonesia to the States back in 2001. I just do music. I don't see myself doing nothing else.
Hey, so how old were you when you actually came over here?
I was 6.
So you have memories of like being in Indonesia, or?
Yeah. It's not very vivid, but I still remember like glimpse of memories.
Is there
from back home.
Would you be able to know if there's like a big difference from over there to here, or like anything significantly stands out?
Like
Or
at that age, or
yeah, I mean like just like Indonesia in general, because like I mean I never been, but like
right.
So how's like the area? You know,
Oh
how,
man,
like,
you know what? I haven't been back since I came here, but I can tell you when I first moved here, I was in shock because it was such a melting pot. Like back home, all I saw were my people. As soon as I moved here, I saw whites, Hispanics, blacks, other ethnic Asian groups or whatever, Indians, Pakistanis, and just everybody. So it was just a culture shock as well. So
there's not really like much of a cultural differences.
No, there were some other ethnicities in Indonesia as well, but me personally, I just don't remember vividly seeing it, or but everywhere there's somebody, but it was just very interesting when we first moved here.
So where did you grow up in Cali?
I grew up around Colton, San Bernardino, Redlands area, Loma Linda, all that, the east side of the Inland Empire.
Yeah.
And then from there, 2011, we moved out here to Upland, and ever since, we're still here.
So how was like your experience kind of growing up in the IE? Like, what would you say?
I liked it. I enjoyed it. It's very quiet at times.
Yeah.
But as we get older, it kind of gets boring just because it's like, dang, man, we want to do something, and it's really hardly anything to do in the Inland Empire,
Yeah. So do you feel like I kind of see like there's a lot of like talent, but we don't really get that much exposure, and like how you said it's boring, like there's not really much for young teens, young adults to do out here,
Right.
So like you kind of feel like the same about like music, like talent, or like anything like that, like.
Yes and no. I mean, I just wish here in the Inland Empire, I wish there were more like music venues.
Yeah.
More stuff for us artists to kind of just link up and, I don't know, do something.
You feel like LA kind of like overshadows though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure. When you think of California, everybody automatically thinks of LA when it comes to music. Maybe second is probably the Bay, or maybe LA and the Bay is head to head. So no disrespect to the Bay, but I don't know. I'm not from the Bay. I don't, but yeah.
When did you first start getting into music?
At the age of 6, 7-ish, my dad taught me how to play the guitar. So I played the guitar and started singing, and I didn't rap. I didn't start rapping until I was 16. From there, I kind of just fell in love with it. I always loved rhyming words and poetry, and so, but I didn't really take it seriously until 2017 when I started like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm not gonna focus on anything else. So yeah.
What kind of made you want to pick up a mic and kind of like start rapping?
I've always wanted to be an entertainer. Growing up, I wanted to be an actor or anything in the entertainment industry. I took acting classes, modeling classes, but I went strictly forward with hip hop just because I like to sing, but I'm not a great singer. So I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna rap.
So is guitar the only instrument, or do you know?
I play the guitar, the drums, and a little bit of the piano. So yeah.
Do you ever like play your own instruments in your beats and stuff, or like use those?
Here and there, yeah. But nowadays, I just have producers sending me beats, or I look for the beats myself, whether on YouTube, BeatStars, whatever. So.
Have you produced any beats for yourself, or?
Yeah. I've produced several beats on my upcoming album releasing August 22nd. I'm sorry, August 12th. I don't even know my own release date. But I produced 2 beats off of that album. Yeah.
So what's kind of like inspired you to like start making music or anything? You started like just, like rapping one day randomly or?
I just love music. I feel like it's a good way for us to express ourselves. So that's why I again, like I've always wanted to be in the entertainment industry, and no matter what it was, I just love art, any form of art. I wanted to do it, and I stuck with music just because I like it a lot, and I don't really care if to become famous or whatever or to be rich. If I know that I can be stable and my family is good, then I'm good. If I'm walking around Ontario Mills or Victoria Gardens and someone approaches me like, "Oh, hey, you're Reggie," then I'm like, "All right, I'm good." So I don't really care for, all this huge stardom, whatever. But I think everybody has their own success or their own opinion of success or their own perspective, and that's my perspective of success. As long as I'm straight and the family's straight.
Yeah. So what would you describe your sound as, like, musically wise?
I don't even know.
No?
I feel like music nowadays is so genreless.
Yeah.
There's no more genre, and everything is just so mixed up. Music legit nowadays is a melting pot on its own. You think of hip hop, rap, but people fuse it with punk rock or pop rap, and I don't know, techno, EDM beats, or it's just crazy. So I'm just open to try new things.
So what kind of beats kind of like draw your attention, or what kind of beats do you kind of lean towards like using?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like Lil Durk type beats, and I don't know why. It's the pianos, bro, and like the crazy. I don't know what they say, like the pain, pain music, whatever. I don't know why. I'm like in love with those beats, but don't get me wrong though. Like I love beats like Drake when he just like Churchill Downs, bro. Like with Jack Harlow, like
just like
straight, bro. Like
I
love stuff like that too, and Drake kills it, bro. Like. And I don't know, like if I really just want to just like rap and write and kind of pour out my heart, and then I'll just actually rap it out.
So do you write all your own music, or do you like freestyle, or both?
Both. When I'm rapping, I like to write.
Yeah.
But when I'm actually like I guess rap singing, like a melodic type of rap, I try to freestyle it, and so I just kind of punch in and whatnot. So I just record it all myself, just because I know how long I take, and I don't want the other person to, be like bothered, like, damn, this man's taking forever or whatnot. So I like to just work on my own pace.
How long does it take you to usually write a song?
Like actual writing, bro, it can maybe be like 10, 15, 20 minutes to the next day or so, because I'll come back to it, Even when I'm like freestyling on a beat and just punch in, it can take me maybe like 10, 15 minutes to like an hour or so.
What kind of goes into your music? Like, what do you like think about? What do you write about? Like, what kind of inspires you to make your songs?
It just depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes if I want to like talk about a relationship, a breakup, I have to physically and mentally put myself back into a time when I was depressed. And so I have to kind of like just think about it. I have to think about like, oh, my ex broke up with me, or so-and-so did this to me, or this and that, and kind of, in a sense, hurt myself just so I can feel that emotion. Then I can kind of go for it.
Yeah. So what were people's, like, first reactions when you started making music? Like, when you first started telling people, like, oh, I'm going to start doing music, like, did you have, like, full support? Were people kind of, like, doubting you? Like,
yeah, both, to be honest with you. I feel like the huge support that I always got was from my family, for sure, like nonstop. Even though like back then I can tell like my parents were probably like, what is this, or but like,
because it's always like 50-50,
no, for sure. But now like my parents fully support it. My siblings, my brother, who's also my manager, he supports me a lot, so I thank them a lot. And even some of my friends support me. So, and my family back home in Indonesia, and some new friends and people I don't even know back home supports me, which is crazy. And so I'm like, man, I think I'm doing the right thing, so.
Would you ever consider going back to visit, or?
Oh man, I would love to. I would love to visit. I was talking to Jesse. I was like, I want to one day go back, God willing, and like throw my own shows out there, but bring the homies over here out there and just I don't know, that'd be cool.
Do you have a favorite Indonesian dish?
Damn, that's a good one, bro. I don't. Our fried rice is fire, bro. Fried rice, the Indomies, the instant noodles, bro, fire.
What are like main kind of courses? Is it like noodles, rice?
Noodles,
like...
rice. So any Asian culture, bro, we have to eat it with rice.
Yeah.
Any food has to be with rice, or else it's not considered a meal. So, but fried rice, fried noodles, even the instant noodles, Indomies, like this Indonesian salad called gado-gado, and just a lot, bro. Like, I just wish there was a big ass pile of just food right here. And I'm like, okay, this is that, so, but it's fire.
Well, any favorite dish your parents made for you? Like,
no, that's the thing. I really don't have a favorite dish because I'm very open, and I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that my parents kind of raised me up that way, especially my dad. My dad loves to try and eat different foods, so I got it from him. And we can go to like a Mediterranean restaurant, or one day go to like a Bengali restaurant, one day go to a Somali restaurant, or what I'm saying, just different foods, and I'm thankful for that. I know some people are like, oh, what the fuck? No, can I cuss? Yeah, I can cuss, right? Okay. But so some people are like, yeah, man, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? But I'd be like, all right, let's do it. Although I can't eat pork just because I'm Muslim, so I'm not. Yeah. That's the only thing.
So do you remember the first song that you ever made?
The first song I ever made, it was on the guitar. It was about my grandma. It was called, I think it was called Hey Grandma or Oh Grandma.
Yeah.
But it was I had a MySpace music. I don't know. MySpace was the shit back then, and I remember I was just in my room and I kind of just played some chords and I started writing, and I recorded it off of like some recorder back then, and I just uploaded it onto MySpace Music, and ever since I just started releasing more music.
Did you ever show it to her, your grandma?
Excuse me. I think I did. I don't really remember, but I think I did. I'm not sure.
So, what song? What kind of what songs do you know how to play on the guitar? Or
I haven't played guitar in forever. But I mean, typical Wonderwall by Oasis, Plain White Tees, Hey There Delilah. I don't know, You and Me by Lifehouse, More Than Words, Extreme. I don't know. It's just so much,
So your album's coming out on, you said August 12th, right?
August 12th, yeah.
So what kind of went to your album? What can we expect coming up?
Bro, again, like with this album is very genre-less, I guess, because there's some like R&B. There's an R&B song in there. There's a, what would you call it these days? Like a Cardi type of heavy synth and 808, and just rapping and a little sound, kind of like a Pharrell-esque type of beat, and so I'm excited. This album, it's called Indonesia versus Everybody.
Yeah.
So I got 10 features on the album, 10 different songs, and they're all 10 different artists, and they're all from 9 of them. They're all from Indonesia, and so I'm just thankful that they're down to hop on this album and be a part of it, And one of them is the homie Ness. We recorded it right here at the studio, so.
Yeah. So how did that kind of come about? Like, did you purposely want to put your Indonesian friends on the album, or was it just kind of random?
It was, I thought about the idea back in 2019. I had a talk with one of my uncle. He came here to visit, and he's like a manager back home, and we kind of just discussed about it. And we're talking about Rich Brian, who is a very big Indonesian artist here. And so 2020 came about and COVID hit. We were just all the world stopped, how I saw it. We were all in a pause. And so I was like, damn, man, I need to do something. So one day I kind of on Instagram, it was an old post, a video, and I promoted it. I promoted it to Indonesia because I always promote it out here, but I've never done it to Indonesia. So I tried it. I was like, why not? And then a guy by the name of Ben Utomo, he commented a fire emoji. I was like, oh, dope. So I checked him out, listened to him. I was like, oh, bro, you're dope. And we started following each other and whatnot. And then I asked him hey, bro, would you be down to collab? Would you be down to hop on a song? And he was like, yeah. But he was signed to Def Jam Southeast Asia, also under, I think it was Universal Music or something like that out there. And so I had to all the business stuff, whatever, contracts and this. And so from there, after that song was released, shouts out to him, him and his label kind of put like I made like a lyric video, posted on their label page on YouTube, and I got some love from that and just more followers from there, more Indonesian supporters from there, more Indonesian friends that I've made, and from there it just kind of went on.
So is in Indonesia, the language is Indonesian that they speak?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
You speak Indonesian or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, I speak it fluently. My family now, we every day say it at home. Or we speak it at home,
Yeah.
Gotta remember your roots. Can't forget it at all. So.
Yeah, especially like being in California or like even the U.S. being like bilingual and knowing multiple languages is very like helpful.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. Even Spanish, bro.
Yeah.
Yo comprendo un poco. As soon as I hear Chino, I was like, oh, you're talking about me.
Would you ever do a song like Indonesian like?
In Indonesian?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, bro? It's funny you said that because in actually majority of the songs on the album, I do put little Indonesian
Words,
Indonesian
like
words, and
phrases?
like maybe like 2 lines or 2 bars, whatever. And so, yeah.
So when did you kind of start like incorporating that? Like, has it always been like that or?
No, it was actually the first song that I did with Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the homie Ben, and so from there, yeah.
Because I mean, as you can tell, like you have a lot of love for your culture for sure. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you should always do that. Especially me personally, I feel like I have my whole country on my back.
Yeah.
Which is dope. So I'm thankful for that. I just wish I can go back and kind of throw a show out there. God willing, one day for sure I'll be back.
Is there any Indonesian artists that you listen to?
Indonesian artist? Yeah, I listen to Rich Brian. Just Rich Brian, like this dude, like I salute him a lot just because it's like there have never been no Indonesian artist as big as him, and like to make it out here, like that's crazy. It's bizarre. But I mean, now you also have like Stephanie Putri, who's signed to 88 Rising, Nikki, and these are all female singers, female artists, and they're dope as hell too, But even back home, I listen to the homie Jaco, who's also on my album, the homie AZ, this man can spit, the homie Edgar Tauhid, dude is dope as hell. The homie Pretty Rico, just everybody on my album, like I'm thankful that they're a part of it, but also I'm thankful that they are on the album because they're all dope, So even the homie Ness, like this man can sing, so I'm just thankful.
Are there any artists that kind of inspire you, like musically?
Every time I hear this question, I always have like the same answer. My top 3 favorite artists that like truly inspires me, bro, is legit Kanye, and then Kendrick and Drake. That's my favorite artists of all time, like for sure. And just because each of these 3 artists are different, in my opinion, in a sense where like, let's say Kanye, like aside from music, this man is like he's also a smart businessman, like he knows what he's doing. And also aside from being a businessman, like with his old fashioned and all that shit. So it's like genius. Kendrick, the fact that lyrical rap is, let's be honest, lyrical rap is dying out, but this man is still so relevant. This man did not drop an album since 2017, and like still had a buzz and still like not like, bro, like that's crazy. And then Drake, like this man has the whole radio stations like on the palm of his hands, bro. Like he has every stations, every label, every whatever, bro, like in a chokehold, bro. Like he can drop something, boom, gold, platinum, like bro, it's bizarre. So.
It's crazy because I was gonna say the exact opposite, bro. Like, I feel like lyrical rap is more like the style now. Like,
You think so?
Like people don't want to hear no like I fuck with like One Take J and Blueface, but no one wants to hear like no like party music like that. Like we want to hear bars, bro. Like
I mean,
I don't know, like
yeah, no, bro. Don't get me wrong, bro. I would love it if like we can kind of like go back in time and kind of, I don't know if you remember like I would say around 2012, 2013 was probably like peak era. Excuse me.
Yeah.
At least of my generation in a sense, or this new generation of like the music wave, just a little bit before SoundCloud, because I mean you had Joey Badass with his pro era. You had even Tyler the Creator was just still, you know what I'm saying, with Odd Future and
that was all
Kendrick,
like
TDE.
That was all conscious rap though, like
yeah,
like,
but that was dope. Even like Chance the Rapper with his acid rap album, that was one of my favorites, bro. Mick Jenkins with Waters, Chicago, bro. Like East Coast legit had it on lock, bro. New York, Chicago, bro, they had it on lock. But then and then SoundCloud, era came about, and that's when you have all these little rappers and whatnot, and you drugs this, drugs that.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong though, I still like I mess with some of the songs as well, you know, because it just brought out a new side of hip hop. So that's why it's like,
Yeah, maybe it's just part of like growing up, because I don't really party like that no more.
Same.
Like I was in high school when the whole SoundCloud era happened, so like now I'm kind of focused on like, if you have bars, I'm gonna listen to you, bro. But
facts,
if
yeah.
you're just talking nonsense, like shooting up clubs, like this and that, like I'm not trying to hear none of that, bro. Like
right, yeah, it's crazy, bro. Damn, I remember I was probably like a freshman in college or whatever, but all that SoundCloud era, everybody was like, man, I'm trying to make it off SoundCloud, because I was trying to push myself heavy on SoundCloud, but nothing happened. But you know.
So what do you release on? What platform do you use?
Spotify, all major streaming
Apple
platforms.
Music.
Yeah, Apple Music and all that. Deezer, and I'm thankful. Shouts out to DistroKid, man. I think they release your music out on Joox now, Joox, and I think it's a big deal for me specifically because Joox is actually one of the biggest streaming platform out in Indonesia. I think it was Joox or like Deezer. I don't think it was Deezer. I think it was Joox, but. So I was kind of excited. I was like, damn, they kind of finally have it up, you know. Now my music can be up there on Joox and for my Indonesian friends and family to listen to.
So what kind of inspires you to keep like making music every day? Like, you know, keep on staying on the music grind.
Just the way I'm living, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't want to live like this, so that's why I just want to, you know, I'm keep going, just so until I, you know, something changes.
So the success is really what drives you?
Yeah. Again, like my success is legit. As long as I'm straight, family and friends straight, then that's success in my eyes. As long, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah. when you produce your beats, like what platforms do you use? What DAW?
Specifically Logic. That's all I use.
Yeah.
I'm not really fluent with the other DAWs.
Like FL and all that.
Oh man, FL is Chinese to me, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looked easy. But as soon as I tried it, I was like, oh man, like you right click to delete, like bro, like I just press the right. I don't know. It was just, you know, imagine, I don't know, you accidentally delete by clicking right click. Makes no sense. And then like Pro Tools is hard for me too, like to record. Although I can say the quality in Pro Tools is solid compared to Logic, my personal opinion. But I still love Logic more and prefer it more. But Pro Tools is just so not friendly, you know, like.
All right, so you were talking about one of your favorite performances that you did when you opened for X, you said, right?
Oh no, the homie KO and I, we opened up for Ski Mask, the Slump
Ski
God.
Mask,
Yeah,
Ski
it was several months after X had passed away, and it was crazy, bro. The love, the in that building, bro. Yeah, that was probably one of the best shows we did, and best crowds that we've ever performed in. But there's also other shows, you know. We also opened up for Xavier Wolf. I forgot what the venue was called, but it was in, I think somewhere Laguna Beach, or I don't know where in the OC or in the OC, I think. But it was dope. All the shows that I've done, I try to do my best.
Yeah.
You know, but there's some shows that I kind of didn't like, but I'm not gonna talk about it. But yeah.
If there was any artist you could collab with, who would you choose and why?
Kanye. For sure. Just because. I mean, Kanye, Drake, and Kendrick. I would love to collab with them, bro. Like, damn. But also, like, don't get me wrong. I love, like, artists like Blast. I don't know if you know who Blast is. So dope, bro. Bino Rodeau. So dope, bro. Kaylin, for real. Dope.
What's crazy is my homie actually told me that Bino actually grew up in, like, San Bernardino for a little while.
Deadass?
Yeah.
You know what's crazier, bro? Blast actually attended Upland High School.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He grew up. He's from the IE. Like,
Oh, I don't know if he's from the IE. I think he is from LA. I think move out here for a bit and then move back. I'm not really too sure.
Yeah.
But one of the homies showed me like a yearbook with his picture, and I was like, "What,
that's
bro?
crazy.
That's crazy." That was a trip. I was like, "Damn, that's dope, though." You know?
Yeah.
IE legit is on the come up too, bro.
Yeah.
IE's on the come up.
Sure. All right, man. Anything else you want to say to any of the people? You know, album coming soon. Anything else?
Yeah, my album is releasing on August 12th, 2022. I don't even know when the pre-order date starts or the pre-save starts, just because I haven't really set it up yet, but it's coming soon. But that's about it. You know, shouts out you guys, man. Shouts out Drowsy. Shouts out Jesse and Blank Check Studios. So, yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Gracias. Peace.